Hello and welcome to Women Speakers Association, WSA-TV. I'm Laura Rubenstein, your host and producer. I'm also a digital media and marketing strategist. And today we have an exciting show for you today about defying the odds, no matter what, and living boldly. We have women who can give you expert advice on living boldly and how to get over any challenge and move forward in your life. So without further ado, what I want to do is have everyone say hi, and then we'll get into the advice of the topic of the day. So let's go to Lorelei. Hi, Lorelei.
Hi, Laura. How are you?
I'm great, thanks.
Good. My name is Lorelei Carter. I'm a conversation coach. I live in Scottsdale, Arizona, and you can find me at conversationrx.com.
Great to have you here. And let's say hi to Betty. Hi, Betty.
Hi, Laura. I'm Betty Withrow, coming to you from Big Sur, California. My website is thewriterslaunchpad.com. I'm the author of Prevail, 7 Keys to Create a Personal Victory.
Awesome. Thanks for being here. Hi, Judith.
Hi, Laura. I'm Judith Wentzel, calling in today from Denver, North Carolina. I am a profit acceleration specialist, and my website is judithwentzel.com.
Wonderful to have you here. And let's say hi to Marie Christine.
Hi. My name is Marie-Christine, and I am author of The Dark Side of Human Nature, and I'm also a survivor of Rwandan genocide. This is my book.
Wonderful. Thanks for being here. We have a powerful show for you today, and as I said, it's about defying the odds, living boldly. So I'd like to go around and ask all of our experts about what advice you have to help our viewers make a bigger impact and defy the odds and live boldly. So let's go over to Lorelei. Hi, Lorelei.
Hi. My advice is to pause, to take the time and get to know yourself. And when you do that, you will trust yourself. So become someone that you can trust and stop and take that time.
Really good advice to pause, trust yourself and know yourself. And I'm sure, Betty, you can help us take that advice and take it to the next step.
Yes, Lorelei's right. The first step is to get to know yourself, really know yourself well and understand your strengths. And that from there, you become able to understand your value and realize that you have it within yourself to take whatever your dream is and make it reality.
Great.
It's not about what happens, it's about what you do with it.
Isn't that the truth? And Judith, so once you know yourself, you know you value yourself, you trust yourself, what next?
Well, I agree wholeheartedly with both what Lorelei and Betty have said. And in the business profile, the next step would be to really implement a customized plan of action that utilizes strategies that no one else in your industry is using. So no matter how saturated your marketplace is, when you promote yourself in this unique way, you're automatically going to skyrocket your name and brand recognition, and you won't just stand out in that saturated market, you're going to own that saturated market. So I embrace everything that Betty and Lorelei have said and just throw in be unique in the way that you define yourself.
Yeah, and if you've been through some challenge or you have a message you're so passionate about spreading, then you have done what Lorelei and Betty said, you are ready to do what Judith is saying. You know, bring it out there in the world, stand for it. It is unique, and I know Marie Christine, you've done that. And what advice do you have for people who are ready to defy the odds?
Yeah, my advice is don't ever let your past affect your future. You can do good, you can survive, and you can move forward, and you can chase your dreams. That's my message today.
Wonderful. And we're going to hear about everyone's stories upcoming next. So let's go and talk to each of you about, who you're impacting. What is your mission? What do you do with them? And let's start with Lorelei.
My mission is to help people improve their relationships by showing up as themselves and being willing to speak up. A lot of times I think relationships get stuck because we're afraid and not being authentic. And so I encourage people to actually be themselves and things move forward.
Wonderful. Yeah, it's really important to do that, and your work with women to help move forward like that and be authentic is wonderful. And Betty, who do you work with and what do you do with them?
I work with writers, especially women writers, and helping them get their messages out to the world. I offer full support for writing from concept through launch and beyond, overcoming writing blocks, stimulating creativity, organization, and understanding what makes good writing.
Great.
Making it happen.
Great, cool. And let's also go over to Judith and find out who you work with and what you do with them.
I work with women in professional services, and I share with them how to become really profitable. And it's not just about the dollars, the wealth that they generate, because what profit is it to generate wealth if you don't have the time freedom to enjoy the benefits of that wealth? So I share with them how to have greater quality of life, working less and earning more. And that's why I love to share with them tips and strategies that really maximize their profit line.
Nice. And Marie-Christine, who do you work with and what do you do with them?
Okay, now I'm working as a speaker. My mission is to share my story and to remind the people that, you know, as a survivor, I kind of left my past behind me and I'm focusing on my future, and I'm trying to help others to remind them that everything you went through and your past, and you can do anything unless you just change what you want to do. So my mission today is to share about my story experience.
Well, great. And we're going to start there and we're going to hear everybody's story as well. So tell us, you know, you're obviously living proof of your advice for don't let your past steal your dreams. So how did you come to this work? What is your story?
My story is that, you know, I'm kind of sharing because I know that some people really need to hear what happened to me and my past, because some people live too much in the past, they get stuck in the past and they forget about what they need to do to change what happened to them. So that's what I do today. So,
did you want to share a little bit about your story?
Yes. After running from my horrific past as a survivor of genocide, my mission today is just to share. I'm just kind of like wanting to remind people about, as a child, the things I went through. I was naked 100 days. I saw dead people. They cut me, they threw me off the bridge. I was hungry. They hit me with machetes. And at the end, God protected me in a way that I'm still here today. So I'm just so thankful today to be who I am today and to empower other people and encourage them to live a better life for themselves. I give people example based on my past.
Beautiful. Very, very powerful and very inspiring and incredible work to leave your past behind, but no matter what. So if Marie-Christine can do it, you can do it. And I want to hear each of your stories as well. Lorelei, how did you come to the work where you're helping women with their conversations?
It was one moment when my mom died. One of my aunts mentioned something about, well, at least, you know, you're living your life and how I wanted to. And it really hit me that I wasn't at all. And I understood at that point that I had been pretty much living on autopilot. And that, you know, when your mom dies, you know, you're the next one in line, you know, generationally. So it was a very compelling moment for me. And I decided that I was going to make a change. And I had not been showing up in my own life and claiming it. Part of it had to do with that I wasn't speaking up. So I decided at that point to make some changes that sent me on an entirely different trajectory, which brought me here. That's really it. I started this business.
It's profound. Isn't it amazing what life experiences really help, how they actually become gifts in our lives?
Mm-hmm.
And I think both Lorelei and Marie-Christine are examples of that. And let's hear how you are, Betty. What is your story? How did you come to the work?
Well, I too was catalyzed by the death of my mother, actually. I found that I had to write. I had a very difficult early life and very, very difficult relationship with my mother. And when it was time to do the reckoning, I said, I'm not staying in this place of pain. It's time to transform that. And I found that writing has transformed my experience of what my life had been into what it can be, and given me the ability to convey that to others, to help them to realize the truth of their message, not what their message looks like, and to bring it forward in the world, to share the gifts that we get from these experiences.
Isn't that amazing? You know, when we take on making things right in our life, how many more people we can help because of that. It's incredible. So thank you for the work you're doing. And Judith, tell us about your story. Oh, wait, hold on. Just 1 second. We are muted. We are muted. Hang on. All right. Would you tell us your story again?
Gladly. When I was a child, my father was a professional service provider, and his job dictated, actually his business dictated his life. And I made it my passion that if I ever got involved with business professionals, I was going to share with them how they could have their life enriched through their profession. So I took it upon myself to help others. And just like with Marie Christine and her story, the things of our past make us the people we're destined to become. And when we embrace that and accept that, we're very powerful women. And so I bring that into the coaching that I do with my profit clients. And it's because of the sacrifice that my father did and the loss of the family life that I made it my passion to show women they can have it both ways. They can have a wonderful family life and also a very profitable business. So that's what was driven me to do what I do.
Awesome. It's so, I don't know if you all get who we have here, but we have a very powerful crew. And whether you're just starting out on your journey, trying to figure out who you are, or what's your conversation, how can you speak what you can do with Lorelei, or how can you write more now that you've owned it with Betty, or you were ready to get it out in the world, you know, with Judith, or even get more inspired and you need that booster from Marie Christine. I mean, you got a power team here, ladies and gentlemen watching today's show. Please visit their websites. Please take advantage of their just wonderful gifts, because you have gifts out there and we all want to help you. So that is a wrap for our WSA-TV. I do want to let you know that all of our guests today are premier members of Women Speakers Association, and we have a free associate membership waiting for you at joinwsa.com if you'd like to get your message out and start impacting more people in the world, because the world needs your message, your mission to make the world a better place for all. So join us at joinwsa.com. If you want to continue to get more expert advice, go ahead and watch some more episodes at WSA-TV.com or join us for the next one. We'll see you soon. Bye for now. Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.